Hello and welcome back to Birdseye Financial. This is Corbin Lindsey, and this is step 2 in my video showing you how we create a retirement analysis. So last time we were on our website and we clicked on it and went to create a retirement analysis, and there was a link in which you could go and answer 9 simple questions to get started. Once you hit submit and answer those 9 questions, Retirement Analyzer, the creators of the software, sent you an email, and at the bottom will be the username and a temporary password. You click get started and it takes you over to the dashboard. Let me click on dashboard to show you what that looks like. It's going to show you your assets, your expenses, your taxation over your lifetime, your net worth and legacy funds, things that are left over after your lifetime expected to go to your beneficiaries. On the left-hand side, there's a lot of different tabs that you can benefit from. A nice one is DocuTracker, where you can store your documents, but today we're going to focus on the financial plan tab. Here we have 6 tabs. Today we're going to go over tab 1, 2, and 3. So if I had an employer, I would enter the employer's name. If I want to change this to retired, I still want to work a little bit longer, I can always mess with this scenario and see different types of scenarios that could exist. Social Security, I popped in $2,500 on the questionnaire. COLA, we're setting at 1%. COLA is cost of living. That could be higher or lower. We just use 1% on an average. If I have a pension from work, I could enter the pension company name. I could change my pension to be more accurate if I was wrong. But here we just put down $1,000. And now there's no COLA. And if I'm married, I might have a survivor portion as well. Tab number 2 is my retirement assets. Let's say, for example, I didn't have $500,000 in a 401k, but I only had $250,000 in a 401k, and the rest of my money I had in a traditional IRA. All I would have to do is click the additional asset tab, come down here, and let's just say I'm parking that over at Fidelity. In fact, Fidelity might just be my broker for all 3, or it could be the bank. Maybe I'm using them as my custodian. So I come down to this tab here and I scroll down till I get to traditional IRA. I'm currently doing that with stocks. Since it's in the market, we consider that at risk. I always like to use emergency funds for bank accounts, but going back down to Fidelity, I'm splitting that account at 250,000. 250,000 each. And I noticed up above I made that 2 million, so let's take a 0 out. So now instead of 500,000 in one account, I've split that up to 250 in each account. If I have a property, perhaps I'm putting that value in today. I went to Zillow.com, which is a great website to find out your value. And then I indicated I have a balance of 150,000. I don't have any income annuities. And look at my current risk. You're going to notice that currently this shows a 92% risk level. That's a little bit high. I normally like the rule of 100, where your age always represents your safety level. 100 minus your age represents the risk level. So using that model, 34% should be exposed to the market, and 56% should be safe growth with about a 10% emergency fund. We're going to assign a rate of return on each of those of 5%. So we have an average weight of 4.68 because I know bank accounts don't make more than 0.5%. And then finally, we have the expense tab. And under the expense tab, you can either itemize one item, or you can go ahead and click the box and say show expenses and do a drop down, and you can itemize each and every line item that you have, including insurances, transportation, entertainment, and so forth. But to keep it simple, I'm just going to use the expense tab. And it's going to show me, based off of my income, where my taxes are. So year 1, I don't really have any taxes, but as you can see, as the account grows, my software is smart enough to know that some things could be taxed at a greater amount in the future. And then we can look at the retirement tab. This is where I spend a lot of time dissecting what you're doing and how to make your plan more efficient. So at this point, once you've looked at your income, your assets, and your expenses, it's time to talk, and we'll go into greater detail. I try to help you build this portion out and make sure it's as accurate as possible. This is Corbin Lindsey. Thank you so much for your time.